Right guys, so today we're going to talk about rep ranges so you will all understand going forward what the numbers on your sets mean. If you actually open your app when we train, you see different, which is what we call rep ranges with every single set. We're going to try to demonstrate and explain to you how to use these rep ranges moving forward so you can apply progress in your sessions as we go on. A dumbbell incline press as an example with Terry. So obviously, when we're just starting out like you just did, we don't really know where you sit in terms of the numbers and weights on each exercise. So we're using these first few sessions to work out where you need to be. So let's say Terry is a complete beginner. He has no idea what weights he's lifting yet. So we have to start somewhere. So we're going to try, and he's going to take 30 kilos dumbbells to try and work out where he needs to be. So the way we do it is basically, it is very important for you to understand that every single set you do in these sessions will have to be taken as close to failure as possible. Basically, what I want from Terry right now is to go until failure, as close to failure as possible. So you're going to see how that looks like, and then we will explain going forward. It's very important not to try speeding up through your sets, because this is the usual issue that happens. You just want to get rid of it. I get it. But let's try to keep the tempo through the whole set as identical as possible. So that's 2. That's 3. 4. 5. 6. Still going. Easy. 7. 8. 9. Still got plenty in the tank. That's 10. He starts struggling now. 11. That actually count. Once you start struggling like that, that's 12. He's still got more in the tank. 13. 14. Just about 15. Right. This is how the set taken to failure looks like. So we've just found out that Terry's failure point is 30 kilos for 15 reps. Now, let's say you've got an exercise, like we've got plenty of exercises in this program, but on your first set, it says 8 to 10 rep range. Now, we know that his failure point is 30 kilo for 15 reps. Logically, his failure point to fail between 8 to 10 reps, we will need to use more weight. 8 to 10 rep range.
So this
35, 37,
37 to maybe 40. I've got to lose 7 reps basically, because my first set will be 8 to 10. Right, so I can afford to lose 7 reps. So possibly 40 kilos.
Okay. So this is what we need to understand. You can't use the same weight for different rep ranges, because we know we need to take every single set to failure. So logically, on the rep range 8 to 10, we will use much higher and heavier weight than we would on a rep range 12 to 15 or 15 to 20.
Every set will have a knock-on effect to the further set. So 8 to 10 reps at 40 kilos, that's going to have a massive effect on the endurance of my muscle going into set 2 and set 3. So all these points will have to be worked out.
What I don't want to happen, guys, is I don't want you to stop your set between 8 to 10 reps because the rep range says so. I want you to stop your set because you failed with that weight between 8 to 10 reps. Yes. As you walk into the session, you will have your numbers from previous sessions. You need to ask yourself, how am I going to progress today? You look at what you've done previously. So let's say 30 kilo for 15. I'm hitting the end of the rep range here. If my rep range is 12 to 15 reps, the answer to how I'm going to progress today is I'm going to increase the weight. If I'm hitting, let's say, 30 kilo for 12 reps and my rep range is 12 to 15, I am going to stay on the 30 kilo and try to get an extra rep, because I still got the 13 rep to do, 14th rep, 15th rep before I even think about increasing the weight.